And it's Scott Ozzy at VictoriaCambridge.com. We're in Blackstone. We are going to take a tour of a wonderful private school that's been here, I believe, since the early 60s. A lot of people maybe wouldn't know this were here, but we're going to make sure everyone knows it's here. And one of the reasons that it's here and thriving is this gentleman right here. This is Headmaster John Colby. John, how are you doing today?
Fine, Scott. How are you? Good to see you.
Good, good. Well, we have I don't know what this weather is called, but this is a gorgeous day.
I would say early spring. Early spring. And after the winter we've had, we need one.
Well, you know, they say that March comes in like a lion, so we may be getting it again in that. But John, you recently took over
Yes.
Headmaster.
I came to do an interim year for a year last year, and the board and I agreed that I should stay, so I am the permanent headmaster, and this is my second year.
Great, great. Able to see a lot of things last year, and then able to initiate some of the things you wanted to do last year, this year, and
this year,
in the coming
yes.
years.
The job of an interim headmaster is never to make great changes, but to hold the fort, so to speak, and
Sure.
make sure things are in good shape. And when things changed last year, and I could look at the school and say, what do we need? What are we doing? Where are we going? We could get started on some changes. So, for instance, our gymnasium has never been air conditioned, and we're in the process of beginning that.
Oh,
so,
gosh, yeah.
generous gift and lots of friends. We've got the air conditioners sitting, waiting to be put in.
That's
so
going to help fill those seats.
well, it certainly will make volleyball season much better, and it will make graduation and the spring events not as hot.
Yes, yes.
So that'll be good.
Definitely. Well, we're going to kind of walk with you, just kind of give us a little background about Kenston Forest, how it came to be, and...
Kenston Forest is actually a combination of schools. Back in the 1960s, some families got together and established Blackstone Primary in Kinbridge Elementary or Primary as two schools that would go through the upper grades, and then some other folks got together and established Kenston Forest to be the high school and for that junior high, so to speak.
Right.
And after about 15 years or so, the two primary schools began to have enrollment issues, and so the decision was made to merge all three schools and put them on the Kenston campus.
Oh, okay.
And at that point, the school began to grow again, and like most independent schools, particularly those of us out in the country throughout the United States, enrollment has been higher than it is now. It's been lower than it is now.
Right.
It's been, and it has a tendency.
But it's great
to
synergy
cycle.
when you've got both all the campuses.
Well, we offer an alternative to public education for this area, and the area we serve is 10 counties.
Okay.
We have a couple of children that come from North Carolina even.
All right, in the Lakes area, I guess.
So
yeah.
we have a radius of about 45 to 50 miles, so a circle maybe 100 miles across. And we go all the way to the state line in North Carolina, and then we go to Petersburg and Dinwiddie County, and then
in that range, about how many private schools are there that you?
There are three where we have children that would overlap the areas they serve. There are three other private schools, somewhat like us, but of course we think we're the best.
Right, and you play them and decide that on the fields and on the courts, right?
And the academics.
And the academics, absolutely.
So,
all right.
This is the upper school hall.
Okay.
It was once the outside, but this beautiful building was built and everything to our left here is all new.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not all that old. So the classrooms and laboratories on that side were added when the high school needed more room. So this is the main office.
Okay.
The lovely ladies that are
the ones that keep everything rolling and rolling.
Absolutely, absolutely. And visitors sign in there as you did.
Right.
And get an ID, and then.
Now, how many people do you have on your staff and your bank staff there?
We've got our two ladies who answer phones and greet people and do a whole variety of things, and then we have offices for the upper school dean and for me.
Okay.
And we have a little sick room and some storage and copy space.
Okay.
And then this is the school's library.
All right.
Has 20 computers in it that are all online. And as you can see, some of the kids are working on computers or reading books or doing all kinds of things.
Yeah, go and tell. Let's take a walk in there. Nice.
Hey y'all.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, I think it's such a great environment when you have, as far as women's schools, you got all the computers, you have all the workstations, everything together, and everybody's interacting with them.
Yep. So,
as opposed to all being alone doing it.
And then
Interesting.
artwork.
Yeah.
Everybody had to do a shoot.
Ah, okay. Very interesting. Where do, and I guess it obviously depends, but as far as looking from the senior standpoint, where do a lot of the students end up? Do they stay in state? Do they around the area?
Stay in state.
Do they?
But that's as much probably due to finance as anything else. Going
Because
to
of out of
state
state,
university
yeah,
is
sure.
Is a smart move in this day and age.
Right.
But we always have children that go out of state. This year, I know we have a boy who will be going to Ole Miss.
Ah, okay.
Another boy will be going to Tennessee. We have children who are going to, UVA, been admitted to William and Mary and all kinds of things. So they're going in a variety of directions. Hey.
Hi there. How you doing?
We're sending people to the Ivy League periodically, or so every competitive school you can think of. This hallway has the chemistry and physics lab.
Okay.
Right here is the computer lab, and then a history classroom, 2 math classrooms, and 2 English classrooms.
I see.
So
Diligently working
not
away.
all of the high school is in one location.
Okay.
Or in one building, I should say. The bulk of it is here. And then on the building on the end, we go with French, Spanish, and history classrooms.
All right.
So
I would think in having a campus like there where you kind of have all from elementary through junior and the whole thing in there, it's helpful as far as from the students and what they were able to get from the older ones.
Absolutely. So these 3 rooms on this side of the building, which is one of the original buildings, are high school, and then there are 3 rooms behind it that open up on the other side, and that's the middle school.
I see.
So kind of segregates by age and not necessarily by gender.
Right.
But
Well, and in a school like this, you don't have that situation where you're the highest one grade and one age, and then you go to the new school and starting all over again.
No.
And I
Don't
think
have
that
to do that.
I think that actually, you know, that probably plays a harder part in people trying to get adjusted again.
Well, it's
they've grown up in a
interesting.
community here.
It's interesting. Lots of the, as I said earlier, lots of the kids today in the high school are off skiing
Right.
at Wintergreen,
Right.
including the sponsor of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, who is our admissions officer and our psychology teacher.
Oh, okay.
And she's taken everybody off. But were she here to speak to that, I think she would tell you that part of what we advertise, which turns out, oddly enough, to be true rather than just advertising,
Right.
is that we promote a lot of family values, that we are a family school, that one of the things that our kids enjoy is the fact that their younger brothers and sisters are here.
Right.
Speaking of which, we'll let seniors go by.
Oh, there they go.
3 non-skiing seniors. One of their little perks is they get to get out of second period about 5 minutes early in order to go get their break.
And I guess that kind of sums up a large part of the school.
Well, part of what we believe in, yes. Not obviously everything, but would be a big part of it.
Now, just kind of curious, how did you find Kenston? You've been in the educational game for a while, have you?
I guess my whole life.
And coaching, I might add. That's all.
Coaching.
Right.
I was a independent school teacher, and then an independent school administrator, and then became a headmaster. And actually, the first school I was the headmaster of is one of our arch rivals.
Oh, it is. Okay. Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Don't walk around. You can walk
No, you're on video. Don't worry. You're going to be caught either way.
You're going to be famous. You're going to be on the
VictoriaCambridge.com, and you'll see yourselves.
Awesome.
Salute.
So middle schoolers changing class.
Yes, right.
They get to have a break in their class, and the upper schoolers get to come here. I take it we had science out there today?
Yes, sir.
All right, of some sort, right? Science with a football?
Oh, we found the football.
Oh, found the football.
Oh, you found the
We were
football.
doing stuff about bigger or something.
Okay.
Virginia football. There you go.
Anyway, that's kind of
Not a real popular football in these parts sometimes.
No, I don't know whether I'd claim that one. Okay. And more middle schoolers off to middle school. How are you guys?
Yeah.
You're gonna be. Hey, Howard. Thank you, Riley. We'll come in.
Well, come in.
We'll come in while they get themselves started.
Right. Now, one thing's really nice. I see small classes, so.
And this is actually a little bit bigger room than most because they have dance and music in here.
Ah, okay.
And history. Middle school history, so I don't know. Oh, and see, here we go preparing for middle school break. Food comes out. Is this everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is small class.
All
So
right.
it's split in two. The other half's down there. Okay.
Oh.
Split in two.
And what are the hours of the school? The school day?
Class hours are from 8:30 to 3, and buses start arriving a few minutes after 8,
Right.
and we start unloading at 8:10. So probably almost every junior and senior tries to drive to school. That's their goal.
Right.
But everybody else, a lot of them ride on the buses.
Go on in there.
French fancy water. Alright, see you, awesome. Hello, ladies.
Now, as far as the transportation, you provide the bus transportation
We
to...
provide the bus transportation. We do not charge for that, which
Wow,
makes us a
that
little
is-
unusual.
Gives you a good advantage.
Well, with 10 counties, if we charged by the mile, people wouldn't be able to afford it. So we just can't. And if we charged a flat fee,
Right.
it would be probably unrelated to the distance. So it's what we do.
Right. Now, as I look over and I see the big, is that the gymnasium over?
Yep, that's the gym, and that's where we'll go.
All right.
Hey, how are you down there? You can sort of see the varying roof lines, which tell you that building was added on to.
The timing of it, right.
And when they built this, they built the cafeteria and that classroom we just saw,
Oh, okay.
as well as the gym and this concession area with the trophies. And
Oh, nice.
so this was actually not here when they first opened the school.
Okay.
It was built a few years later. And
Now, who were some of the people that actually started the school? School started what, in the early '60s?
1965, I believe, or 66. And honestly, I haven't been here long enough to find out who was involved, but I know some of the families that were involved very early, but I don't know if they were the founders or not. But
Right.
it was people here in Blackstone and people in Cambridge.
Okay.
In Lunenburg. In fact, we are owned by the Lunenburg Nottoway Educational Foundation,
Oh, okay.
and they operate sort of doing business as
Right.
Kenston Forest School.
Right.
So they own the school. And
Did I hear somewhere where the guys from Callis from Cambridge, Cambridge?
Jerry Callis was involved in this and heavily involved, and still is.
Right.
Serves
Okay.
on our board. And Jerry, I'm quite sure, might have been one of the people that helped start this school.
Right. Right.
So it's been wonderful. We have obviously a boiler with hot water heat up above, and the fans blow, and it keeps it nice and toasty warm.
Right.
So.
Now we can get it cool.
And when we can get it totally and truly cool, it'll be fine. So, our cartoon cavalier. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. This is one of our moms who's serving as one of our substitutes today.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in the video. I'm ScottVictoriaCambridge.com, and we're actually doing a whole little thing up on Kenston Forest and that. So if you go to VictoriaCambridge.com, in about a week you'll see it up there. It'll be there on YouTube, everywhere else. So
You might be on there.
you're on there now. So it's pretty. You have children here at the school?
I have one. Yeah.
You have one.
She's here. She's a
And
ninth grader.
Okay. And how long has she been here?
3 years now.
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years
Great.
now.
And Life's loves experience and stuff here and has a
Yes,
good
we were at a
time?
different private school. She came to me and said, I'm not learning enough. I don't like it. Send me
Great.
somewhere different. And we toured Kenston, and then we toured another private school.
Okay.
And she was like, send me to Kenston. And so at moments when she gets crazy, I say, I'm going to pull you out and put you back in public school. And she says, no. She absolutely loves it. Yeah, it's been great for her here.
Well, that's good.
I love it. So, we're all happy, then it's a good thing.
Well, it sounds like you built a wonderful family here.
It
you know,
is,
with,
it is.
And with all the different grades, everybody here kind of learning from each other as they go.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
with my daughter, she actually has some disabilities. So being here has been fortunate for us because she's been able to keep up
Sure.
and still make better grades and not struggle and feel out of place or anything like that, which is something I was worried about for her.
Right.
Because in public school we had a lot of issues.
Right.
But believe it or not, Kenston does not have to do anything for her, but they have been above and beyond.
Right.
Whatever we need, whatever accommodation she needs to thrive is what she gets, and she's doing great because
Yeah.
of it. So I'm very thankful. We love it here.
Well, some people talk the talk and others walk the walk.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
And your name again?
Janie.
Janie, great to meet you. Appreciate
You too,
everything.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Y'all have a great day.
You too. let's see, the latest, I guess, was basketball. And I understand the ladies had quite a year.
Ladies had a very good year. The varsity ladies came on strong the last few games of the season. Same thing happened with the varsity boys. They finally sort of got it all together towards the end. Played well, but we did not have the record that we would like to have had. The junior varsity girls and the junior varsity boys did real well, and the little girls played for the league championship, which unfortunately they lost, but they played well.
Hey, they played well.
And that was the important thing. They did well, and they represented themselves well. So it's
how was football?
Football was excellent this year. For the first time in probably 15 years, we made the state football playoffs.
Great.
And we had a game that the state competition committee called and said that we will take the winner, the loser has to go home. And we played Roanoke Catholic, and we won that game.
Wow.
So
that's a big area.
Big area. We lost to the state champions.
Let me tell you.
There's no harm in that.
And who would that have been?
That would have been Blessed Sacrament Huguenot.
That's
from
a funny
Richmond.
story of the right. Alias Huguenot Academy years ago.
Years ago, Huguenot Academy.
Went there, did a few years myself, many moons, so I know it well.
And they are now, I think, 4-time defending state football champs, and it's our goal to start giving them a real run for their money next year. So this fall, we're looking forward to even more success, building on what we established this year.
Yeah, well, back in the early 70s, Powhatan was just a little hamlet. It's anything but. So it's gotten a lot of people from all over the place. That's what you're dealing with.
They have done a tremendous amount. This is the one detached building that we use. This is the art.
Wow. Okay.
Its purpose is singular, I guess you could say. I don't know if it's even open. It's open. It's not open, which is probably the way I want it. I'll have to see if I think the teachers. Actually, I think that teacher went on the.
They may have gone skiing.
Hey,
then again.
You are
Oh, they are there. Oh, that's all right.
I saw that thing hanging there. I think I need to get Jay to come and put that back in. It's fixed. Broken in. We'll fix it again.
We'll get it fixed again. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm ScottVictoriaCambridge.com. We're actually doing a big little spread, little big, on Kenston Forest. You're on video. We'll be on video with everything, this kind of thing. Just ask you a few. It's neat because it's like you've got your own little hamlet here.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think the students do too, because they have their academic world. They come out here and take a breath. They have their creative world.
Right, right.
And then they go back.
And your name?
My name's Allison Jones.
Okay, Allison. And how long have you been at Kenston?
This is my 7th year.
Really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Seen a lot of interesting changes and developments throughout the time here?
I think. And I've tried to create some.
Right. Excellent. Excellent.
My favorite being a drama
Be disruptive.
program.
Be disruptive. Right.
No, in a positive way. No, I was actually watching some video right now we're getting ready to do Annie this spring.
Okay.
And so, we started the drama program this is our 5th year. 4th or 5th year.
Okay.
So we're going to do Annie this year, so I'm really excited.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Do you take part in any of the, festivals and stuff around the towns with exhibiting some of the works and that sort of thing?
Well, personally or for the school?
No, from the school.
Oh, we usually do, for the Blackstone Arts and Crafts Festival, we do an art show.
Okay.
Not really selling anything, but just showcasing the work for the school.
Right.
And there's other little things that we do. We'll do art shows here and there. We've done a couple art shows or just kind of like talent nights at the country club where we've had some of our musical kids perform, and we'll have art from
So
some of our
what we're going to do next month.
The art show with the PTO?
Next month.
I was going to say, we'll be sad. And then there's, next month we're doing a dinner theater at the Herb Cottage. So on May 14th.
Yeah, neat place.
We've done, we did like a dessert thing and did kind of like dinner theater once before, but this is a full dinner theater, and we're going to do it in the Herb Cottage. So we're excited about that, yeah. We have 2 one-act plays that we're going to be doing that night.
All right. Well, very good. Well, look, appreciate you taking the time. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Pan throughout.
and I will tell you that this is Allison and her students decorating over the years.
Lots of stuff, lots of art projects. Yeah. I wish I could show them all the time.
Well, that's really neat. Really creative. I'll be bopping back doing a bunch of stills later. So if you're in here, I'll just be taking some shots on that. Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Get creative, and yeah, that says it. And that's kind of what it's all about here. Well, all right. Looks like we've covered a lot here, John.
Yep.
This is over in the elementary.
Now we're going to sort of the, let's see, we have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades in this building.
Okay.
And I saw some of the, I think that would be maybe 2nd graders walking towards the playground.
Ah, yes.
It's that sort of that time of day, but let's see if there's, well, here we go. Here's 2nd grade right here.
Let it snow. Well, I think at the end of the week they're talking about that again.
You know, security, we try to keep all the doors
Yeah,
closed.
that's a good idea.
Hello, children.
Hey there, how are we doing today?
How are you?
Good, good.
We're taking video. You
We're
all
doing
are gonna be
video.
on the internet.
I'm
What? Internet?
yeah, the internet.
Stay home.
Yeah, say hi.
Work with your
So you
friends.
working real hard? What you working on?
We're working on homework.
Homework. And you're getting to do it here, so you don't have to do it at home, right? Yeah, so.
You have different groups doing different things.
Oh. Yeah, you can go on VictoriaCambridge.com, and then you'll see it'll be a whole big thing going Kenston Forest on there, and you click that, and it'll be a whole walk around. Then I'll be walking around and do a lot of still
Then
pictures
eventually
later.
there will be a BlackstoneNotAway.com, and we'll be on that big time.
Oh, huge. The Blackstone, yeah, that's going to be in a monster way in that.
We're doing our learning centers right now, so each group is doing something different.
Doing something different and working. It's great the groups thing, them working as a group, isn't it? I mean, it really. We could do
And
Thank you.
Mrs. Hawthorne, our teacher, can speak to this school in that she has had one graduate and has 3 here. So.
Oh, okay.
And then married a graduate.
Tried, tested, and true.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about some of the old games, and of course he said that Blessed Sacred Huguenot had ended up winning the football, but you guys started slow but came on strong at the end.
Right.
I went to Huguenot Academy a gajillion years ago,
Okay,
back in
okay.
the early 70s and stuff for a while, before I ended up back over to Richmond. Took the busing in USF. I'm in the headmaster's office more than I'm in school. Just let me across town. But anyway, well, very nice. Appreciate everything, and we'll
That
be.
one there in the purple, in fact, is one of my 3.
Oh, really?
Still here.
Ah, the Baltimore Ravens fan. Yeah. There
Oh,
you go.
she's tied to the school for a long time.
Oh,
Yes, we'll be around.
good, good. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, Scott.
Oh,
We're going to
Yeah.
make that disappear. We've been using it for storage for the last few years.
oh, look at the little. Oh, if I were the snowman.
Oh, snow globes, yeah.
Ah, neat.
And I think this is the group that just left.
They
for
just
the,
left.
Left for the playground.
How many acres or how much land do you have out
I
here
think-
total?
I think with all of our fields, and since we go all the way to the tree line
Right.
out here, I think we're close to 50 or 60 acres.
Okay.
And then we actually own some more land across the street, so we have another 80 or So there.
Now, do you have, within that in mind, do you have expansion plans?
Well,
Right.
it's going to depend on our area.
Right.
If
Yeah, and we talked about FAFSA, which is
if Fast C comes through, if some of these other buildings and businesses start adding folks, and we start growing in Southside Virginia, then obviously
Sure.
we'll grow. Hi, Riley.
How you doing? What you working on?
Just checking over my stuff. I still had a few more questions.
A few to do before you can go run and play. All right.
Ah,
Well,
you'll
at
get
least
them
you're
done.
outside. You guys finish up so you can go chase everybody. And before
It's
your
like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
before your teacher freezes.
Oh, coming off on that.
Now we'll head right now. What we have in front of us is the back of the new addition to the high school, and this is the 4th and 5th grade classrooms
Okay.
along here with the older kids. And this is the 5th grade.
Yeah, you can just feel the synergy, from the different schools and the different things that are
the-
around here. It's very nice.
And what the children like is that as they get older, they can move from building to building. So
Right.
the youngest ones start in this building, which is our newest building, and it's only about 6 years old,
Okay.
7 maybe. And it's the Early Learning Center. So we have 3 and 4-year-olds, kindergarten, and 1st grade here.
Right.
And then after they graduate from 1st grade, off they go to one of the other buildings.
Right. They don't have to worry about
And then
taking it all
after they get
from
out
that.
of 5th grade, when they go to 6th and 7th grade, they're going to down to the middle school where they again shift
Right.
buildings, and then they go to the high school, and it's not so much of a building shift as it is a shift in attitude and what they're doing. And we keep the doors locked in the
Right.
daytime, so we have to ring for somebody to come and get us. I didn't know you all had opened it today.
When all these forensics kids are coming and going, it's
Okay.
kinda crazy.
Hey, how you doing? Good, good, good. Ah, nice and colorful.
So this is early childhood.
Ah. Oh, it's colorful and fun anytime.
How are you?
This way?
Yeah, to the left. And this is their cafeteria,
Oh, okay.
and they've got their own.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll come find them. And then this should be the 3-year-olds.
Oh, boy. Hey there, how are we doing today? You having fun, learning lots? Great, and you're teaching the teachers even more, right? We're actually doing a little bit of a video. It's going to be on a whole little website on your school. Everybody's going to be in it. A little tour and yeah. What kind of camera to have? It's 20 megapixel. Look more than that. There's a picture.
Taking a video.
Yeah, we're doing a video here.
Say hello.
Hello.
That's called enthusiasm.
That is called enthusiasm. I didn't.
Hi.
You go to victoriakenbridge.com and you'll be able to pull it off there. And you'll get the links in from there. Hi, how are you? Now, did everybody enjoy the snow? And then the sun, and then the rain, and then the sleet. We had a lot of different weather, didn't we?
I like racing. You
You like snow?
Me too.
You do. What do you do in the snow?
Play.
You make an angel? Snow angel? Oh, yeah. Great. All right, I think I'll teach for a while. So.
Miss Artemis, we apologize.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Guys, have a great one. See you.
So we have Miss Artemis as the teacher, and then we have her aide, who's actually also a teacher. So.
Well, it's great, and also you've got people that are aides, that are it's a whole family. You know, the kids go and they teach here, and
Exactly, and this is the 4-year-olds.
right?
Hello.
Hey there.
Right now. We're looking.
How we doing here?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. I'm Scout, VictoriaCambridge.com, and we're doing a little video here. There'll be a whole presentation on Kenston Forest on it.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're just kind of, John's been taking us around, Headmaster, to find out.
Everybody look at him. I'll turn it. She's gonna
Now, it's nice and sunny today, but are they talking about more snow at the end of the week? Did you hear that? You're going to have more snow? Did you play in the snow last week?
look up here and talk to him. Did you play in the snow? He said.
Were you at school or were you at home?
Oh.
Yeah, there's been a lot at home. How much making up are we going to have to do, Mr. Headmaster, to make up those days?
We actually extended the school day for about 4 weeks.
Oh, there we go.
And we lost a couple of vacation days as well.
Oh,
But it won't be too bad.
there we go.
Good. We are the 4-year-old class.
The 4-year-old class. Now, what did we interrupt you? What were you learning as we came
Tell
in?
them what letter we're studying this week. X. And we were
X.
listening to a video about what X begins with.
All right.
X-ray and xylophone, and we'll talk about some more, won't we?
Xerxes, always one of my favorites growing up.
Fox ends in X. That's right.
Yes.
Good job.
On the run.
Fox
Well, guys, have a great one. We'll let you get back to it.
Say bye.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to see X. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good.
So this is our aftercare room, and we have aftercare.
Oh,
So we
okay.
stay open until 6 o'clock for
Wow,
parents
what
who
a nice.
want to do that. Right now it's being used as forensics preparation.
Okay.
The academic league and athletic league we belong to has an annual forensics event, and we have won it so many years in a row I can't even remember because we work at it.
Right, right. Well,
And
that's
we
great.
take it seriously, and our children work at it, and they take it seriously.
One thing I detect, the competitions are all around. They're in
Competitions are
art,
all
they're
around.
in
We have-
scholastics, they're on the courts, they're on the fields.
Absolutely. It's, the kids enjoy them, and we learn lots from them, and this is kindergarten, and across the hall is first grade.
Okay.
And looks like they're really going to it and reading today.
Right.
And not sure what Miss Spence is doing. But
Okay.
we have,
We're all excited for Valentine's Day.
oh, they were fantastic, and the next thing up will be St. Patrick. Everything will be green.
Right,
By
right.
the end of the week, I'm sure.
Well, it's always green around here, isn't it, sir?
It's always green, Kenston green.
Green and mean, meany greens. There we go.
Fear the forest. So,
I'm going to kind of take a pan and we'll kind of...
and now they have their own special little
their own little
they have their
area.
own little playground.
Oh, great.
It's fenced in all the way, and you can only get into it from the inside because
Right.
you keep this gate locked with a padlock. So,
Okay.
so this is for the small people.
Well, I'll tell you, this has been a wonderful tour, and it's a microcosm of a little mini world you've created here. within that. One thing I think that obviously, while you're here, you're near and dear to are the fields. I wanted to maybe see if we could maybe wrap this up and then take a walk down there. Well, let's end this segment, John. I do appreciate everything on that.
Appreciate it.
And let's take a look at the gridiron in a minute.